Before the challenge, after the challenge, there was. During the challenge, what happens to us? I remember the first day when I gave a project report in my career. In 20-degree air-conditioned room, I was dripping with sweat. My professor asked me, "Hey, was there a mineral water bottle sitting on top of your head that you were dripping so beautifully?" When we are not prepared, when we don't know our subject, we are that. That is what my teacher told me. Get into what is the subject. Why? Proficiency is there. Efficiency is lacking. I know, but there is no efficiency. I cannot just reproduce. मुझे पता है क्या करना है, but उस समय में क्या करना है मुझे हो नहीं रहा है मुझसे. I just cannot do what I'm supposed to do. My thing, not anyone else. It cannot be the noise around. It cannot be the someone who is speaking around. Please, have you ever been to a place where sculpting of marble is done? If you ever happen to be, just to see 20, 30 artisans sitting and chipping different marbles and making beautiful designs, beautiful, idols, beautiful statues. They are what they are doing. They are not concentrating on who is chipping and who is giving the loudest noise. Please. We see who is doing what. My teacher, it's just for you to just see it. You may not understand it, but this is what our entire human personality is all about. Body, mind and intellect is our things by which we take it to perceive or feel as a thinker. And what do we take? We take the world of objects, world of emotions and world of thoughts. The three worlds. The world that is experienced, the world that is of the experiencer, and the equipments that by which we are experiencing. We are just this structure. A great master puts out this thought. Untrained mind is like milk. When mixed with water, it dilutes or even gets spoiled. A trained milk is like butter. When mixed with water, it remains floated. No matter where I am. What is my condition? I'm financially sound or not sound. I am surrounded by idiots or I am surrounded by the best of the wise men. Wherever I am, if I am focused, I don't get disturbed. We all want the best of the facilities for ourselves. After so many years, we had one of the best presidents of our nation who had a vision for the entire nation. Sir Dr. Abdul Kalam, a fisherman, studying under the street lights, vision that I will reach there, and he did it. It's just a vision. It's not the condition that can ever matter. Taught even by Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, the teacher of Swami Vivekananda. We have most of the necessary resources. It seems to be an attitude problem, as if we cannot shake ourselves out of the mindsets of limited achievements. A very famous quote. If you are happy to reading the great masters' books by Abdul Kalam. The 4 M's, the money, the men, machine and the materials. The 5th, management is lacking, the mindset is lacking. Please, it's how we produce this. And how do we do it? We have got 3 methods. Tamasic, hardly working. जब एग्जाम टाइम आता है तभी ढूंढते हैं जेरोक्स किधर है, जेरोक्स नहीं, जेरोक्स मशीन किधर है। हार्ड वर्क, थोड़ा टेंशन रहता है, क्या बोलेगा लोग, what will the world speak about me? So for the world I am studying. The last is the Tamasic. I am doing it for me, not for anyone else. A great master in Western philosophy, Stephen Covey, speaks out on the 4 levels of principles of leadership. He says, my need to the organization, my responsibility to get the job done, my relationship with others, my relationship with myself. The most important, if I don't know what I have the relationship with myself, I cannot be responsible for the society, to the company, to the nation. S stands for Swadharma, power of love. M stands for mind management, the power of absorption. A, aspiration, power of dedication. R, the power of detachment. T, the transformation, that is the power of peace. When I transform, I bring peace to me and the world around me. Why do we work for? As I said, the starting for livelihood, for success, channelizing my talents, for making difference to society, to see our potential manifest, for realizing an ideal. Ultimately, we all work for the last line, happiness and love. If there is no happiness and love, we don't want to work. If the teacher does not have a cordial relationship with me, I don't want to hear to the teacher. Why? Ultimately, the happiness comes there. Vice versa. The teacher doesn't like because the student is not with him. I don't want to work in the company. Why? I am not recognized. My talent is not being taken into use. Please, ultimate love and happiness, we do any of the things above. Work is love made visible. We are sitting across in a theatre hall. The men behind the thinking of this construction, if they were not thinking about, we could not have had this hall. The people who generously worked had the vision for this institution. If that was not there, we would be not sitting here. Please. Smart work expresses our innate love and satisfies our intellectual creativity. Swadharma is very simple. Do what I am supposed to do. Choose the field of work that suits your temperament, as what your teacher said across. Just don't go by what the world is. There was a time when engineering was there. When we were studying, it was electronic and telecom, which was on the highest. Then came the IT. Then somewhere down it came, no, becoming a doctor is the best. Then came the CA. Somewhere the MBA came in between. We all have this herd mentality, you know. जहां क्राउड दिखता है ना, वहां हम जाके रुक जाते हैं. Something that is there in us, हमारे अंदर क्या है? What is there within us? Are we trying to look at it? Are we trying to express the talent that is there within us? And every talent expressed has been rewarded the best. Analyze your positive tendencies and then adopt. Let's work bringing out your core competency, Swadharma. Happiness. Do what you love and love what you do. A great player. I'm just putting down the statistics for you to just read through. Number 1. 8 Grand Slam winner. Specialist. First male player to win 4 Grand Slams on 3 different surfaces. 117 ATPs. It's one of the world's best records. He would have surely loved his game, isn't it? Do you think he would have loved his game? I'm not hearing. If he would have won so much, he was playing the best. Yes, he was. Now read through this, what he wrote in his autobiography. I play tennis for a living. Even the thought I hate tennis, I hate it with the darkest and the secret passion I always have. He hated tennis. The man who was on the top in his autobiography, he has mentioned this line. He hated tennis to the dark passion. When asked, he said, any machine, human being, when practiced with 25,000 serves, tennis balls at him. college, when our microphones go off, and presently I'm focusing on winning a series. This was a past statement by the Master Blaster.